take 3. I swear to God, it's because I can't talk. I'm stumbling over myself. Okay, this is Aries through Pisces. I just want to do like a quick Sunday energy check-in to see where you guys are all at. And I want to pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle as advice, because why not? It's a new moon in Aries tonight, so we're going to manifest big, aren't we? So let's just see what's coming towards us or where we're at. Something we need to work on. I don't know, guys. It's general. Let's just see where it goes, okay? I don't want to just set the intention on love, because some of you don't really, you guys are fine in love. You could be married. You'd probably want that 10 of Pentacles over that 10 of Cups, right? I'm with you. I'm with you. I hear you. Okay, Aries. What do they need to know? 3 cards. What do they need to know? What do the Aries need to know? Ooh, Queen of Swords. I like that. I feel like discernment. You need discernment and set strong boundaries, making strong decisions in your life, cut out what doesn't serve you. And I'm sure you guys, Aries, you guys are loyal to those who do. I feel like you guys are very protective of those in your inner circle, but if they're not in your inner circle, let it go. Ooh, 7 of Swords, yeah. I mean, and look at her. She looks all pretty and flowery, but underneath she's a snake. This is what you need to cut out, the 7 of Swords in your life. You need to cut out people who appear one way, and then when they're in there, they're all about their own self-interest. Because look, she's protecting her egg, why Aries eggs, which is such a disgusting analogy, isn't it? But Aries eggs and their intentions and what they want is being left on the ground to be eaten by another snake. This is what, Queen of Swords, this is what you need to let go of. And look, do you see that she's got that telescope? She's looking real close at the 7 of Swords. Look real close at these relationships in your lives. Don't allow this any further into your life. That's what I'm feeling. Last card for Aries. What do they need to know? Yeah, and King of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is, and when you make these decisions, make them out of a full heart space. Don't make them out of an erratic emotions. That would be King of Cups reverse. This is a guy who's ruled by his emotions. When it's upright, he's in control of his emotions. No matter how crazy those waves get, he remains steadfast and protects not just him, but he protects the ships beneath him, the caretakers. And you see the whales. Whales go really deep into the ocean because the oceans are deep. So don't be afraid to dive deep into your emotions, because that is really where you're going to radiate from. But yeah, use discernment and get rid of what no longer works for you, and get in that place of balance in your emotions. And that's where your true happiness is going to be. And look at this at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands reversed and the Devil. Turn your back on toxic energies. I mean, just don't entertain it anymore. I mean, why, right? Okay, let's get an advice card for Aries. Can I get a moon card for my lovely Aries, my emperors, my rulers, the leaders of the zodiac? Let's get an oracle card for the Aries. What goes along with this? The unexpected. You know what I like about this? What I like about that is Aries, let's go right to it. And you guys can screenshot. I'm just going to read the first paragraph because it'd be way too long to read it. It's the blue moon, right? And the blue moons are rare. And it says, no matter how well you plan, there's always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience, as rare occurrences can happen. A visitor you have not seen in a long time may re-enter your life. But it's make some room for the unmanageable. Don't be afraid to wish big. I feel like this is your new moon, Aries. This is your energy. It's all about new beginnings. It's all about letting go what doesn't serve you, to allow and to believe what does, what is for your higher interests. Allow that in. This is a time truly to wish big. It's once in a blue moon, right? I feel for you guys to pull this. I feel like if you believe in manifesting, just manifest the unimaginable and believe that it can happen, because of course it can happen to you. Don't get stuck in thinking, oh, it can only happen to other people. No, Aries, it can happen to you. It can happen to anybody. But don't get into the small mind thinking. Keep your thinking expansive. And whatever you manifest, believe in it. You have to believe in it, and then you have to let it go. You don't want to think about it and worry about it, all day long. That's not what manifesting is about. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aries. Now, let's do Taurus. Taurus, you're up. Taurus is at 448. Let me write this down. 448. Okay. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? What is going on with my Tauruses? What is going on with those bulls? What is going on with the Tauruses? Okay. That wanted to come out, but I didn't see it, so we're not taking it. And I'm having a hard time shuffling. Bear with me, guys. I think I need some coffee. I should have had some coffee for this. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do the Tauruses need to know? What do the Tauruses need to know? Ooh, I just saw 4 of Pentacles reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse. It's like letting go of toxic energies. Okay, what does Taurus need to know? Ooh, 2 of Swords. It's, you know what I'm getting with this is be okay in the here and now. The 2 of Swords talks about peace, finding your inner balance, meditation. It's in between and being, I mean, she's all alone with 2 birds and she seems completely, she's in her own bliss. So to find that balance is when you go within, you need to, maybe some of you do need to close out, you know, your heart space or, you know, find that time to yourself to go within to find the long-term answers that you need. Maybe some of you, for me to say that, maybe some of you are asking people, you know, asking for advice. You really don't want that. You don't want other people in your business. You have the answers within. What else does Taurus need to know? What else for my Tauruses? 2 of Swords. Yeah, 7 of Cups. Look at that. And I look at that. Whatever star she picks, it's a star. It's wish fulfillment. You just have to pick for something, Taurus. You have to pick something and stay on that path. If you're looking for long-term success, that 10 of Pentacles, that legacy wealth, stick to it. I think that's what it's saying. You don't need to ask other people what you should do. I think you have the answers within you. You have a lot of options, more maybe than you realize, but you just stick to something and nurture it and let it grow. It's going to lead to long-term happiness, long-term success. Give me one more for Taurus. One more for the Taurians. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's abundant, yes. She, and this could be for male or female. It's not, I mean, just because it's a queen, men can be queens. It's just energy, guys. Do you look at notice the rabbits in the corner? Rabbits are nervous energy. She is protective of that. It doesn't say the queen doesn't suffer from nerves. She just controls her nerves. She doesn't let it rule her anxieties rule her life. She controls them. They don't control her. If it was reversed, it would be that. But it's upright. What's going to lead to your long-term abundance is control those nerves, control those anxieties. You probably have a lot of options, and sometimes you can get overwhelmed. But if you pick something and stick with it, it's going to lead you to long-term success. And the queen is a mother. She's married, or he. Again, I know I'm going to sound redundant here. But it's protective. I mean, she grows grapes, she grows vegetation, she's abundant, the flowers, everything thrives around the queen because she's whole within herself, she's balanced within herself, she's very focused, and she's a nurturer. She takes care of all those around her. And I feel like this is you guys already in your life. But I think the reading is saying just stay focused on one. Like she's got her eye really on one star, even though there's 6 other stars available to her. It's going to lead to happiness. Any of those stars will lead to happiness into your Queen of Pentacles state, but you just have to stick with it. You know, sometimes we hit the Ace of Wands, the passion will be there and it kind of peters out. It says try to stay in the energy as long as you can. Okay, what advice do we have for Taurus? It is a new moon. What are they manifesting? What advice? What moon card do we have for them? Purity. Didn't I just say that? And I feel like this is purity of heart. We're going to get there. It's the snow moon 30. I'm just going to read the first paragraph and then you guys can do a screenshot if you want to read the rest of it. It'd be too long to read the whole thing. But I feel, let's see, snow moon purity. Can you guys see that? It is look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. So I feel like this is also like the pure of heart. This is just staying clear on your path, staying clear in your purpose, staying clear. And it's going to lead. And it's all white. It's like the purity is getting rid of the toxins in your life. Some of you could even be about getting your health back. But I think this is when you remove the negative energies, because remember I saw the Four of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Swords reversed. It's removing what no longer works in your life so you can operate from a clean heart space, expansive and open heart space. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Let's now do, where are we at? We're going to do Gemini. Gemini at, let's do 10:15 for Geminis. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have for the Geminis? What's some advice for the Geminis? What is some advice for the Geminis do we have? I'm a terrible shuffler. A Vegas dealer, I am not. Okay, what advice do we have for the Geminis? What do they need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Ooh, Eight of Cups. Feeling stuck? I almost feel alone with that. You know why? Because when it's upright, look, there are all these couples. There's a couple dragonflies, a couple birds, a couple butterflies, a couple swans, and she's all by herself. Maybe some of you guys are feeling alone, stuck in your emotions, feeling a bit sorry for yourselves, could be. But I feel like being stuck in your emotions. What else? What else for the Geminis? Tell me something else for the Geminis. Yeah, Eight of Wands, 2 8s in a row. That's good. That's dynamic. Eight of Wands, moving forward, fast energy. You know what I like about that is, you know what's going to pull you out of this Eight of Cups reverse, being stuck in your emotions, is action. Action to whatever it is. I feel very Ace of Wands with this. If you guys have a new beginning or a new idea, do it. That's going to pull you out of those icky, stuck emotions. Give me one more for the Geminis. Sorry, that was loud, I know. Give me one more for the Geminis. What else do they need to know? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Knight of Wands reversed. Knight of Wands reverse is Virgo energy, or no, Sagittarius energy, sorry. And you know, I always get drawn to jumping through hoops. I feel like you guys, Geminis, jump through hoops for everybody else to make, trying to make everybody happy. You're trying to be everything to everybody because you're just caretakers. You're loving, you're free. You want, for the most part, I think you guys, I always think of the Ace of Cups with you. Even though you're air and cups, that's water signs, but I always get the Ace of Cups. I get that feeling with you in Aquarius. And, but I feel like you guys jump through a lot of hoops for people and you get burned. You do get burned. This is Eight of Cups reverse is being stuck in emotions that aren't even yours. It's because you go through all these hoops for people and you're in relationships that trying to make other people happy. It leads you to the Eight of Cups reverse. It has you holding the emotional baggage. You're carrying weight that isn't yours to carry. Eight of Wands. Pick a path and get out of there. Use that action. It's time to focus on your own life. It's time to focus on what makes you happy, Gemini. I mean, look at this, the Emperor reverse. This is when this is like when the inmates run the insane asylum, right? Yeah, and the King of Swords reverse. I feel like you guys are trying to make people happy that can't be happy. King of Swords reverse is you can't make a King of Swords reverse happy because they can't even make themselves happy. This is not having boundaries and allowing people that really shouldn't be in your life to be there. And Knight of Pentacles reverse at the bottom. People who don't really want to invest long-term with you, and you know it. You know it. But it's focusing, it's time to focus on you, Gemini. That's what I'm getting with that. Because when you, look at this, the Knight of Wands reverse is energy that is not moving forward. The energy is there, but it's stuck energy, which causes stuck emotions. Maybe you're trying to get a relationship off the ground that really isn't for you. Because it's like that rejection is God's protection, because maybe long term it would be very toxic for you to be in. So I feel like in between these two stuck cards is the Eight of Wands. I feel like this should be Gemini getting the hell out of there. You know what I mean? That's what I got for you, Gemini. Let's get an oracle card. For this new moon in Aries, let's get an oracle card for my gems. What advice to go with this? Or anything. Just give me some advice for my Geminis. Ooh, pleasure. Look at how pretty that is. I feel like being in your life again. This is all about being connected to your higher self. But I'm going to pull it, read the first paragraph, and then you guys can screenshot if you want to read the rest. Okay, pleasure. And I'm going to flip, let me see if I flip the page. Yeah, there's 2 pages. Okay. Pleasure. Are you taking life too intensely or too seriously? The time has come to call in the pleasures of life. Seek lightheartedness at this time. Focus on what would make you happy. Schedule in activities you find pleasurable. That's exactly what I'm getting. Do things that make you happy, Gemini. You've been doing everything to make everybody else happy, and you're getting burned, right? You're saddled down with the emotions to the point where you can't even move forward in your own life. It's like, I feel like you're drowning. And I'm just holding this up because it's the 2nd page, if you want to screenshot that so you can read the rest of it. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Geminis. Focus on your happiness. It's time. It is time. Oops, please go over here. It's time to focus on your happiness because you guys are so sweet. Everybody's sweet. Nobody deserves crap. Nobody deserves a narcissist in their lives, right? And that could be lovers, parents, siblings. It's time to focus on you. Put this over there. Let's do this. Stacy, get a hold of yourself. Okay, Cancer. Yeah, we're on to Cancer. So 1550 for Cancer. Okay. What do the Cancers need to know? Advice, anything. Could be love. It could be whatever. I don't like focusing just on love. I'm going to sound like a broken record. Tarot focuses so much on external relationships. I noticed if you focus on you and build your own 10 of Pentacles, you'll find a lot of those relationships you came to tarot over, you won't want them. Will they want you? Hell yeah, they're going to want you. Once you have the 10 of Pentacles, you're going to be so out of their league. The point is, let's get you guys to the 10 of Pentacles energy. Let's get you guys on the path to complete self-happiness and fulfillment. And if a relationship is what you want, that's the energy you want to attract in. You want to be a 10 of Pentacles attracting a 10 of Pentacles. You don't want to be 5 of Pentacles feeling in lack, attracting a King of Wands reversed. So let's get you up there. If you're like me, I just want the 10 of Pentacles. I'm focused on my long-term happiness and within myself. Okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? One more. Let's go this way because I'm kind of superstitious. Okay. Cancer, first card out for Cancers. What do they need to know? Ooh, Death card. Cancer, you are the house and home. You are. This is allowing things to die so the things that need to be in your life can come into your life. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. Sometimes, Cancer, you guys can hold on for dear life on situations that really don't belong in your life. But because it's upright, I'm feeling very good about this. I'm feeling like you are, and you've already let the toxic go, and you're ready for that new birth. Aries new moon is all about that rebirth, right? It's a new beginning. I feel like the Death card with the Aries new moon. The butterfly is on there. The butterfly is the transformation. And it's just like when things appear dead, new things can grow from it. Like I think she's even got flowers growing from her. So let's see, another card. I love that. That is transformation. Transforming from the old to become something so much better, higher, aligned to your higher self. Give me another card for Cancer. Ooh, 3 of Swords reverse. I like this. This is healing. This is healing. And you guys are healing because you are letting it go. So 3 of Swords, to me, upright is the most painful card in the deck. The 10 of Swords, people think it is. No, the 10 of Swords is endings. This is accepting what hurt you and taking the lessons. The 3 of Swords is when you're smack dab in the middle of it, but you're reversed. I feel like you're healing because you allowed that situation to leave your life and you're open to something new. Give me one more for Cancer. Give me one more for my Cancerians. Another card for Cancer. 6 of Cups reversed. What I feel like this is forgive yourself. It's negative memories of the past, but I feel like you need to forgive yourself. And and it's not just you, forgive your childhood, forgive those who did you wrong, because they've moved on, or they have their own life. They have their own karma to fulfill. You need to focus on the good karma in your life. And if you are so focused on what didn't work, you're not progressing into your future and what can work. You're almost limiting your own potential. Whatever happened in the past, you need to forgive it. I know it's very generic, right? That message, but it's so true, because we all struggle with that. We think we forgive until it shows up in our dreams or shows up in patterns, because this can talk about patterns in one's life, that we've allowed people to take advantage of us. We've allowed energies to take more from us than they give back. Forgive yourself for those relationships, because they were just lessons. Don't judge yourself too harshly. But it's, yeah. And because, look at this, the Wheel of Fortune, it can leave you stuck in fear of moving forward. If you don't let this stuff go, you're going to be stuck and out of fear, moving forward. And it's going to delay the Ace of Pentacles reverse. You're going to delay that new beginning, that new happiness that is rightly yours. Give me an Oracle card for Cancer. I'm the Queen of the Moon Oracle. What does Cancer need to know with this? What does Cancer need to know? Give me a card for Cancer. And it's funny, we have two. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, because we have two Scorpios on the board. God, I just blanked out what the Three of Swords is. My brain isn't working. But we do have two Scorpios here. Okay, what does Cancer need to know? Discernment. Yes, I love this card. Discern what is for you and what isn't for you. Put some boundaries so energies like this can't come back to stick another sword in you. Don't give people a second chance that really don't belong in your life. I mean, you probably learned the first time around, or the second time around, or the third time around what they're really about. So discernment. Take care in your choices now. Look carefully and judge wisely. There may have been something difficult to see, something that has been obscured, but now it has been revealed to you. Examine it closely. It reminds me of the Judgment card. Once something's been revealed to you, you can't unsee it. You can't unknow it. You are forced to take it and do something with it. You're now stuck in a choice. You can get more of it and get more heartbreak with the Three of Swords, or move on from it. And independently, and go create your own Ten of Pentacles. Here, I'm holding this up so you guys can screenshot the rest of it, and then this is the second page. If you guys want to screenshot and read it, because I do feel like that this is such a great card. This is great advice. So, okay, Cancer, that is what I have for you guys. I know it seemed general, but it's such a good message that all of us need, because we do allow so much energies, so negative energies. And we always make excuses, it seems, for energies. You know, they didn't know better. They had a tough upbringing, blah, 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 as we're given so many pieces of ourselves. No, it's time to focus on you. It's like Gemini's message. It's time to put the focus on you and heal that heart, so you can get, go after your own Ten of Pentacles. Don't worry about somebody else's. Don't worry about, somebody else's karma. Let them deal with their own karma. Okay. Now we are on to Leo. Leo 2253. How about 2255 for Leo? Okay. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. My Sun, my Lions. What do they need to know? What do the Leos need to know? What advice could they use? What advice can my Leos use? Ooh, Ten of Swords reverse and the Emperor reverse. When I split the deck, that could be someone not letting you go, Leo. That's what I felt with that one. Ten of Swords reverse. Emperor reverse is intolerable energy. Okay. What do Leos need to know? First card out. What do they need to know? Ooh, the Empress reversed. It's time to focus on you, Leo. It's time to give to yourself. That card comes out when you're giving too much of yourself to work. It may not even be, that could be one energy. Like you could be a workaholic and giving everything to work and leaving the emotional side of you. Either way, it's a call of action to start focusing on your inner healing, on your inner self, so you can expand. What is another card for Leo? What do they need to know? What do my Leos need to know? The Star. Oh my God, you have 2 major arcana. Look at that. Aquarius and Libras out here. The Star, healing, wish fulfillment. Focus on yourself is going to lead you. When you heal yourself, I always feel like it's a double whammy, this card. Once you heal yourself, that is what's going to lead to that wish fulfillment. I mean, that place in the clouds that you're reaching for. When you work yourself to death, you're so stuck on that hamster wheel. You can't see the forest from the trees. It's taking the step back and putting the energy back in yourself. Will you see that path clearly? One more card for Leos. What else do they need to know? One more card. Yeah, King of Pentacles. And this is where a strong foundation is. A strong foundation, a King of Pentacles, although look at him. He's on those sexy antlers. Yes, he is. Taurus energy. The King of Pentacles has the patience. Usually on a traditional King of Pentacles, it's vineyards, and he's like a king of, like, he's got all these grapes around him. And if you know anything about grapes, they're very finicky. They're very hard to grow. It takes a lot of time, patience, to grow, and they don't grow overnight, and sometimes they don't even grow in 1 year. But he's got the time and the patience to invest, because he knows long term it's going to produce. It's going to produce something good. But you have to be balanced. The King of Pentacles is very fair. He's very honest. He's fair to his employees. If you own a business or you're a manager, you're fair to those underneath you. If you're a father or a mother, you look out for those who are looking to you for protection. But this is the place where you want to grow from. Some of you, I do feel like with this Empress reverse, is you just give so much of yourselves to things that really aren't going to give you long-term results. But if you want the Star and the King of Pentacles, this is, you need to focus on you first. Yeah, and look at this, the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is it's just long-term happiness. This is a very, fours talk about foundations. And to grow a strong foundation like the King of Pentacles, you need to take some time out. I feel like who I'm speaking for are Leos who are just really overworked. You're spreading yourself thin between work and home. King of Pentacles is all about balance. Balance in his mind, balance in his money, balance in his life. And in that balance is where your happiness is going to be. But that is what I have for you in that. Let's pick an oracle card for you guys, Leo. What oracle card? Those are great cards, though. 2 major arcana. So you're at a spiritual crossroads. And look at this. The cards are all flipped. Leo's like, yeah, they're all for me. They're all for me. Okay, here we are. I think we're on the right path now. We're on the right path. Can I get an oracle card for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do they need to know? Creation. That's the Magician energy. This is where you're going to manifest, is this place of balance. I'm going to pull it, read the first paragraph, and then you guys can screenshot if you want to read the rest. 39. Creation, creation, creation. I love doing this. This is fun, guys. Okay, Beaver Moon. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. Isn't that what the King of Pentacles is save money and time? Maybe with the Empress reverse is also given too much of your time, and therefore you're losing money. It's like your focus is so scattered, you can't grow one thing. You feel like you have no time or money to give to anything. And the Star is, you need to heal that part of you. You need to find that balance. If it's a job that's leading nowhere, I think it's time to maybe even start your own business. If you've thought about starting something, turn a hobby into, maybe it's time to turn that hobby into a money-making business for some of you. But I do feel like if you take that chance on yourself, it's going to lead to this King of Pentacles and long-term success. It's just having that patience. Okay, that's what I have for you guys, you Leos. Let me put these over here. And now we're on to Virgo. What do the Virgos need to know? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I think I saw it at 2834 for Virgos. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does my Virgos need to know? What could they use moving forward? What do the Virgos need to know? And I'm dropping the cards. What do the Virgos need to know? One more shuffle and we'll get to it. Okay, first card out for Virgos. What do they need to know? First card out for my Virgos. Ooh, I saw that when I was flipping. Queen of Swords reverse. Are we having weak boundaries, Virgo? Are we afraid to speak up in our lives? You know, when people take advantage of us, it could be an overbearing boss, parents, siblings, friends. And this, you know what this is? This is a card when you're afraid to say no. Say no, Virgo. We know you say yes to everybody. Okay, what else does Virgo need to know? What else does Virgo need to know? Ooh, Three of Cups. It's like the Three of Cups, what I'm getting with this Queen of Swords reverse is you're afraid to say no to everybody because you want people to like you. Do you want people to like you or do you want people to respect you? The Queen of Swords is respected. And you know, when you're respected, you're eventually liked. Even if they don't like you in the short term, they're going to like you in the long term because they're going to really respect you when you have strong boundaries and standing up for yourself. Put those there. One more for Virgos. What else do they need to know? What else do the Virgos need to know? Yeah, the Devil. The Devil is, and look at her. I mean, check out this Devil. Everything about her is toxic. Even the mushroom is colorful, you know, which warns is poisonous. And she looks, up here, look how lovely she looks. So nice. But then she's like a black widow that will come and get you when you're not looking. This is releasing that. Release these kind of energies. I mean, it's tied to these, I feel like the Three of Cups. Even if something looks too good to be true, in the upfront, when you meet people, it's just like you give maybe too much of yourself immediately without really knowing who they are. It's like you Virgos are so trusting and so open and believe everybody is like them. When really some people are like this. I'm not saying a lot of people, but some people are like this. Use discernment, Virgo. Use discernment. Because some people are like this and you need that Queen of Swords. You need to learn to put your boundaries up. So people like this can't use you, take advantage of you, hurt you, which causes, look at this, Knight of Wands reverse, Sagittarius energy is at the bottom. This person's jumping through hoops and probably constantly getting burned from situations, people, things, jobs. They're just constantly jumping through hoops for other people. And it's reversed, the Knight of Wands. These kind of people won't do this for you. I feel like this is Virgo needing to put boundaries up from people who won't give back. This is just off the top what I'm feeling here. I mean, with the Devil reversed with the Three of Cups the Devil reverse can talk about release, but it can also talk about even sometimes, depending on the cards it's with, it could talk about like an exaggeration of the Devil card. Like, you know, times 10 when it's reversed, depending on the card it's with. With the Three of Cups, I feel like it's like, look at them. They look all nice on the outside. And you know what's funny? Look at them. They're holding hoops. They're like, come jump through my hoops, Virgo. I swear, it's not fire, but look, we have a fire. I feel like you just have gotten burned from a lot of situations. I can't get off of that. Love, family, friends, all of it. Maybe even by pets, you may have literally got burned. It's time to erect some boundaries. Queen of Swords reverses. She's not telling people no, and she's letting people walk all over her. And it's time to get into that Queen of Swords. Get your sword like I have here and start cutting these toxic energies out of your life, Virgo. Seriously. What oracle card? It is a new moon. And Aries, it's a great new moon to manifest. It's all about new beginnings. I feel like this is the best new moon of the whole year. It's the most powerful. It's the beginning of the zodiac. So it's like full on the energy. So if you're a manifester, just dream big. That's all I have to say. Not even dream, manifest big. Manifesting and dreaming. Dreaming is just putting it out there, but you have to believe to manifest. Okay, give me a oracle card for Virgo. What do they need to know? Trust. Doesn't that go with that? Trust. And look at the bottom, pure of heart, purity. That's Virgo's heart. It's so pure that they trust everybody. Egg moon. Okay, 32. Let's see what that is. I'll read the first paragraph and then you can just screenshot the rest. Trust. Trust yourself. Develop self-trust and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. Yeah, trust. A lot of times when we allow energies like this into our lives, it's because we are lacking the self-confidence. And And you know, I was thinking about this the other day. Why do empaths and narcissists go hand in hand? Because empaths are so open and loving that everybody who would be like a Queen of Swords has already cut that narcissist out of their life. So it's usually when we're at a low point, and if we struggle with self-esteem issues and self-confidence, it's when these kind of energies can come in. We need to get stronger within ourselves. We need to start trusting our own words. We need to follow our own path and be a leader in your own life. Don't follow other people. You have everything you need to create a successful life. When you follow people like this, you don't know what kind of energy they're working out of. You don't know. You know, it's just like it's easy to fall into a trap like this. But it's trust your own path. Trust who you are. Trust your own thoughts. And sadly, when you're on your path, that's when you're going to get a lot of negative energies, you know, a lot of negative self-talk. And if you're not strong in your own path, you're going to fall to other weak people's words. And it's going to pull you off your path. That leads to depression and feeling lost. And you know how that goes. Okay, now we're on to Libra. Libra at 3526. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do my Libras need to know? What do my Libras need to know? This new moon in Aries. What do my Libras need to know? What's coming towards them, or just advice, just general. I don't want to focus on love because some of you really aren't, I mean, it's not about love. It's just you want to work on yourself, or you want to know what money's coming in, or good things, just good things, right? So not everybody needs, you know, relationships to come in to make them whole. Okay, what do Libras need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. First card, ooh, the Emperor. This is being a leader in your own life, making strong decisions, setting strong boundaries. That's going to lead to long-term success and a happy life. Okay, give me another one. Aries energy. Give me another one for Libra. Three of Swords reverse. Wanted to pop out, but I don't feel like I can take it. Give me another one for Libra. It could be healing from an Emperor type too. Give me another one for Libra. Ooh, yeah, strength. Leo and Aries. Super strong signs right off there. Look at that. Strength. Holding, it's just keeping strong boundaries, I'm feeling. Holding strong, holding to your path. Not letting weaker energies in, not letting people guide you. I should say misguide you is what I heard. Give me another card for Libra. One more card. Eight of Cups reversed. That's being stuck in your emotions. Stuck in your emotions, and Seven of Pentacles reversed. One in the Five of Swords. Ugh, if I can get these cards, my God, I can't even get these cards. And what didn't work out? Look at this, the bottom of the deck. It's sometimes we have strong attachments to something we really thought was going to work out. The Five of Swords can just talk about, you know, yes, it could be liar, cheater kind of energies, but it's just, and look at that. This is a person that you trusted and they ended up taking a piece out of this guy right here. It's putting, you know, sometimes we think we're dealing with this, and in reality, we're dealing with like the shadow side, the darker side of people. But it's more importantly, I feel like it's this. Sometimes in the Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, we really manifested. We put a lot of energy into something we really wanted to work out. Either it was a job, relationship, whatever. The point is attachment. We attach to an outcome. And a lot of times letting things go so we can manifest where we really need to manifest. It's really hard to let things go, which causes the Eight of Cups reverse, being stuck in our emotions. I mean, she is like, ooh, she's literally like, when it's reversed, you're drowning in your own emotions. But you need to be strong. The Emperor, it's like getting control of your life again. With the Emperor and the Strength, this is a call to get control of your life again. I'm feeling like whoever I'm reading for, Libra, either you probably were in a situation, work or love, that you had a strong attachment to an outcome that you really wanted. You really saw the end all be all. If it's a job, you saw yourself there for 20 years. If it's love, you saw marriage. And for whatever reason, I'm feeling the reason is they were probably an asshole. Sorry, it's Sunday. I said my first bad word of the day. Five of Swords. You were dealing with a liar. Simple as that. You were dealing with a manipulator. And to get yourself out of there, it's fine to be there. It's fine if you're healing, but you can heal too long. You can be stuck too long. So this is an Emperor, and strength to me is it's time to get control of your life again. That's what this is saying. It sucked what happened to you. It didn't work out, but it's time to get back into your life again, because something beautiful is about to happen, but it's not going to happen if you're stuck in the past. It's time to get stuck in the present and manifest the future. But that's what I have. Let's pull an oracle card for my Libras. What advice on this Aries new moon? What advice could they use today and every day whenever they see this? What advice for my Libras, my lovely Libras? What advice? The masculine. Oh, I know what that is, but I'm going to pull it so you guys can read it. 42. The masculine. I love this assessing too at the bottom of the deck. Assessing what is right for you. Okay, the masculine, 42. And it's funny because the masculine pops out with the Emperor. It's the masculine side of you. The lunar god. It is time to step forward and lead, right? Look at that Emperor, right? First one out. He's a leader. And the strength. It is time to step forward and lead. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more, enroll in a course, or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. And there, if you want to screenshot to read the rest of it, I think it's important for you. Because this card, it's funny that you couldn't have picked a more perfect card for this. I feel like the Libras I'm reading for, something shitty really happened. Second bad word, sorry. Something shitty, third. Okay, I'll stop. Something really bad happened to you guys. Let's just say that. Something bad happened to you. And it didn't work out. With the Page of Cups reversed, it didn't work out. And you're attached. It's a lot of times we're attached to an outcome rather than the person themselves. And that's what leads us drowning in the emotions. If you notice, there's couples all around her, a couple of butterflies, a couple of dragonflies, a couple of birds, a couple of swans, but she's all by herself. And it's kind of like whatever you're in by yourself. Whoever you were dealing with, they're not here. They're probably moved on. So why would you give this any more of your time? Because it's stopping you from the future that you deserve. You know, the future that is rightly yours. Stop giving what didn't work any more of your energy. That would be my advice. That's Tarot's advice. Stop giving it any more energy. Do whatever you can to pull yourself out of that. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for you guys. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. We're 42 even. We'll do 42 even for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You've been in so many people's readings. So let's see what's going on with Scorpios. You guys have your nose in everything today. What's the Scorpios? What do the Scorpios need to know? What do the Scorpios, if I can learn to shuffle, would be awesome. What do the Scorpios need to know? I feel like, because that's Libra, let me just flip this. I'm a bit superstitious. I am. We don't want other people's energy into the new readings. Okay. What do the Scorpios need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do they need to know? Okay, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? First card out for Scorpios. Ooh, the moon, Pisces energy. And it is a new moon. I like that. Seeing what is not clear. I feel like some of you could be a little confused right now. There could be things you feel like are hidden from you. This also is just a call to be into your intuition. It's a time to dive into your intuition, trust your intuition. It's not a sinister card. I actually like the moon card. There's a lot of positivity in it. Trust. Also, what I'm getting this, if you notice, what is that? An octopus coming from the waters? I think she's got trust. She can turn her back to it because she knows she's safe. She's trusting in her emotions. It's not even emotions. She's trusting in her intuition that thing is not going to hurt her. And what's next to her? A dog who has a lot of instincts. She's trusting her instincts. I mean, he even has his back to it. It's a time to trust yourselves, trust your instincts. Give me another card for Scorpio. Another card for my Scorpios. Knight of Swords reversed. This is kind of reminds me of like maybe you're going to get some, how do you say it? Knight of Swords reversed can be a stoppage of energy, but I almost feel like you're going to find something out. And it reminds me of a Page of Swords reversed for some reason. But we'll pull another card on that one. We'll pull another, not on that one, but let's pull the third card and see what's supporting it. What's next to that? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I think, yeah, this is trust, the Five of Cups and the Judgment. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, if you notice, she is holding strong to her foundation. It looks like a chastity belt. You know, she's not letting anything through those gates that's going to hurt her house and home. This is just protecting your foundation. This is a time of being strong within yourselves. Trust your instincts. The Knight of Swords reversed, it could be, I can't help it. I'm getting like, maybe you guys are going to, maybe bad news has come your way. Maybe something that you wanted to work out didn't work out. Whatever it is. But yeah, the Knight of Swords reverse is it's like a stoppage of energy. It's no longer investing energy into something that you were passionate about. Upright, this is like a cause. This is a change. It's like almost wanting to change the world. The Knight of Swords is very passionate. It's very like it's ongoing. Like if you notice, like the original, I wish I had it here, but the Knight of Swords original, the horse is really stressed out on the card, on the original card. His eyes are really big. He's stressed out. When it's reversed, it's because it's almost overworked. I'm getting like overworked. It's like you're physically tired. It's like where you can't even go after what you're passionate about. You can't even go after what you feel like you can accomplish. It's like analysis paralysis kind of thing because you're physically overworked. And you're mentally overworked. Maybe you're putting too much thought into this. And so the moon, it's time to get deep within your emotions, deep within your instincts. There's just things, I mean, the moon talks about hidden, could be hidden agendas too. Could be people hiding things from you. But I almost feel like not being able to see your way. And if you can't see your way, it almost paralyzes you. There's just things in life you're not going to be able to see. You're just going to have to use your instincts to go forward. And the Knight of Swords reverses, you need to be good to you. Your body is overworked. I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you probably maybe work a lot. You're just trying to be everything to everybody. You're trying to take care of your house, right? With the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on. I feel like some of you are barely holding on. You're barely holding on, maybe financially, emotionally. And you're now like where you're just exhausted. It's time to take out some time for you. It's time to get into your instincts. It's time to get to that time of peace because maybe some of you feel blocked from your intuition. And your intuition is really where you need to act from. So to accomplish your goals. But I feel like I'm getting a lot of overworked and maybe it's time for you to just focus on one thing. Focus on your home. Focus on those in your home. Focus on who matters and stop focusing on what doesn't matter. Stop giving your energy to what doesn't matter. Because at the bottom of the deck, we had the Judgment and the Five of Cups. This is her walking away from flowers that are still blooming. There was something in your life that still had potential, or you felt it had potential, but it just no longer. With the Judgment card, you woke up to something and you can't go back. And I almost feel like this is your life. It's like you finally woke up to your life. It was like it's a call to feel alive again. Like she's deep in her emotions and she's wading through her emotions, trying to leave what doesn't work. Yeah, it's still beautiful, but it's for some reason she has to leave it behind because it just doesn't serve her higher interest anymore. And once you realize you have to walk away from something, even though you still love it, you can't go back. It's like you're reborn. It's a new you. So yeah, the Knight of Swords upright is going after it, but you had to stop putting energy into something. And now you're holding on to your foundation, and I feel like you're almost holding on to your sanity. And with the moon, it could be sadness. Leaving what doesn't work, yeah, there could be some depression. There could be some sadness here. It's a kind of a melancholy card because you know what you need to do, even if you don't want to do it. But Judgment at the bottom of the deck, deep within you. You can look at the bottom of the deck as something deep within you that you know. I mean, it just didn't work for you. It wasn't serving you. It probably wasn't really bringing you a lot of happiness. So that's what I have for you, Scorpios. Let's pull an Oracle card. This new moon in Aries, I thought, well, why not? Let's use the Queen of the Moon Oracle. What can Scorpio take from this? What can my Scorpios take from this? Ooh, the masculine. I just pulled this for Libra. Was it Libra? I think it was. Yeah, because it was sitting up here, the masculine. I'm going to pull it for you guys, and you guys can take a screenshot, the lunar god. It is time to step forward and lead. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more. Enroll in a course or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. I do feel like whatever, I told you, it's like take steps to improve your vitality. I feel like you guys are overworked. I can't shake that. It's time to focus probably on your home. It's time to get into that comfort zone. It's time to focus on your kids, if you have kids, on the people that matter, and stop focusing on those who don't matter. Stop focusing on situations that didn't work out, because I feel like a lot of you are wading through with the Five of Cups here and the Moon. This is sadness. And this is putting a lot of emotion and time and thought on things that didn't work out. And with Judgment, it's like, yeah, it was meant to be. Whatever it was a destined situation, and it sucks, but take the lesson. Take the lesson and say, okay, I got it. If you don't take the lesson, it's going to happen again in a different form. Take the lesson, take the loss, but take it, process it, let it go. So that's what I have for you, Scorpios. I'm going to shuffle this real quick. And we're going to move on to Sagittarius. We're going to move on to my Sages. Let's see, Saggies. We are at 50. Let's do 50, 55 for Sagittarius. That sounds about right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do the Sagittarians need to know? What do the Sagittarians, need to know today on this beautiful Sunday? We're in spring, the first new moon of spring, so it's a powerful new moon, great for manifesting. I just saw the female Queen of Pentacles fly by. What does Sagittarius need to know? Taking forward, advice, whatever it is. What do the Sages need to know? What do my Sages need to know? First card out for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Five of Cups. Wow. Being stuck in the emotions, letting go of what doesn't serve you, walking away from things that you love, but you just know it just wasn't good for you anymore. At one time, maybe it was. Now, I don't think it is. What is another card for Sages? King of Wands. And look at the red. I feel like this is finding vitality in your life again. Letting go what doesn't serve you, and so you can make room for those, or it could be somebody, but I almost feel like this is the energy. It's and it's in this deck, there's like a male King of Wands and a female King of Wands for all the kings and the Emperor. I pulled the female, so this could even be for my female viewers. But if you're a male viewer, this could even be someone you're dealing with, or it really could be the feminine aspect of your sides. All of us have masculine and feminine. I'm making up words now. And the feminine is what we create from, right? And the King of Wands is passionate, charismatic, driven. And it's a balance between the masculine and the feminine, but the red is vitality. It's magnetic. This is a call to get into this energy into your life. Find the passion in your life again. Because with the Five of Cups, I feel like you lost yourself. You lost yourself in a job, in a relationship, in yourself. You just lost yourself. Look at those heavy emotions. And it's blah. I mean, even the bit of yellow is drowning out in this card. This is find the passion in your life again. Find what moves you. Find what makes you happy. It's time to live. This is watching your life go by, and this is actually living it. Give me another card for Sagittarius. Give me another card for Sagittarius. Oops. The Death card. Yeah. Scorpio energy. Death card it's transformation. I mean, inside it's like she died from one situation, but she has flowers growing from her. She's transforming. There's a butterfly that talks about transformation. And this is, you have to allow a situation to go. You have to use discernment. You have to know it probably wasn't meant to be in your life. It was there to teach you a lesson. More importantly, I feel like because this is a major arcana card, it was there to put you on a higher path. a more successful path, a path that you will be driven, you'll have that passion, you'll jump out of bed in the morning. This is a life that you won't work one day of your life, because whatever you're doing, you're going to love. And it's not going to feel like work. And when you love what you do, money just will roll in. But you got to find that passion again in your life. And yeah, look at the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Both of them reversed. It's like being revealed to why something doesn't work out. Hierophant is also, when the Hierophant also is reversed, it talks about being an individualistic, not following other people, not leading. And you know, just because somebody says it, it doesn't mean you have to do it. And it's a 5. We have 2 5s here, right? So, but the Hierophant is, don't be afraid to be an individual. Don't be afraid to be different. The High Priestess reverse is no longer keeping it secret. I feel like whatever's within you, Sagittarius, it needs to come out. It needs to come out. It's like the world needs whatever you have that you're trying to create. Whatever, something needs to be born. Something needs to come from the heartache you were in. If this is, wands remind me of like creativity and passion, and it's a female, and like I said, from the feminine aspects of ourselves is where we create. That's our creative parts of us. I feel like you've been hiding something of yourselves because you are afraid of being judged harshly, you know, by your peers or by the outside world. I think it needs to come out. It needs to be revealed, whatever this is. So, okay, let's get an oracle card for my Sagittarians. What do they need to know on this Aries new moon? For my little manifestors, what do they need to know? What do my Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. I feel like this is your card too. Look at, and that's the cover of the deck. Sovereignty, being the leader in your own life. 41. I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read you the first paragraph. You guys can screenshot it because it's just too long to read for every sign today. This is, you have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views, should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. What did I say? What did I say about the Hierophant reverse? This is sovereignty over your own life. This is being an individual. And once you're an individual, you will naturally become leaders for other people. I mean, have you guys seen celebrities or whatever that are so unique that other people just start following them? But it's because they would not conform to society. It's time to stop fearing, you know, like wading in your emotions, and stop watching your life go by and saying, God, I wish I could be like that. I wish I could be like that King of Wands and live my life on the outside. I wish I could jump into life. It's time. Why wish? You have the power. The power is here. With the King of Wands and the Death, this is somebody who's afraid, and this is somebody who takes life like by the horns and gets shit done, you know? That's the energy coming towards you. So, okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you guys. That was a great reading. I love that one. Okay, those are some great cards. I'm going to mix this up because now we are on to Capricorns. Capricorns are like, may I suggest, all pentacles. I prefer all pentacles. My Capricorns are they're the CPAs of the deck. Okay, Capricorn. I'm going to put that down here. Capricorn, we are at, let's say 57.45. 57.45 for my Cappies. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do they need to know? What's or energy coming towards them? Just general. I'm not putting any intention on love, money, whatever. If whatever needs to come out, maybe some of you need to know it. Make sure you watch. I'm going to put the timestamps here. Watch your moon sign too and other signs, because most of us have all these signs in our chart. So we'll find it really will tell little pieces of the same big picture. It just, you know, makes that picture a bit clearer when you get other aspects from the same story. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do my Capricorns need to know? I feel like I need to do one more shuffle for you guys. One more, and the other way. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. First card out for Capricorns. What is it? Ooh, Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reverse is finding the passion again. I feel like that could be working too much and not, it's like a life out of balance I'm getting. You need to find the passion in your life again. This is also kind of, you know, adhering to other people's talk, like listening to others too much. Because the Queen of Wands upright, she doesn't listen to anyone. She's just her own self. And she's charismatic and she's a leader. She's individualistic. Okay, give me another one for Cappies. Ooh, King of Cups. And it's the female. Isn't that funny? Yeah, we have the Queen, that's a female here, and we have the King of Cups. In this deck, the Kings and Emperors have female and male. So some of you, if you're females, so you're just strong leaders in your life. But to make these strong decisions, with the Queen of Wands reverse, to get the passion again, you're going to have to get a balance. This is someone who's not ruled by their emotions. This is someone ruled by their emotions. This is someone when, you know, it's kind of such opposite energy. The King of Cups, no matter how strong those waves are and the emotions, they're in control. They're not budging. You can throw anything at the King of Cups and they're going to remain steadfast. This is where you want to be in your life. This is a person who has complete control over their working life, their emotional life, their home life. They take care of others, like she's protecting the ships. Even the birds want to be around her. And I think her hair is like an octopus. It's like she's everything to everybody. But she, you know why? But she gives to herself or himself. Okay, we need one more card as I clarified all of that. One more card for my Cappies. It's funny, we got a King and a Queen. Okay. What else do I need to know? What else do the Capricorns need to know? One more card. Yeah, the High Priestess reverse. This is follow the signs and symbols of life. That's the typical meaning of a High Priestess reverse. It means it's time to notice the like repeating numbers, or because God is trying, God, spirit guides, angels, whatever you believe in, has been trying to give you signs to put you on the path you need. And for this to come out, maybe you've been ignoring the signs. But it also, I feel like, this is no longer keeping yourself hidden, no longer keeping yourself hidden from the world. The Queen of Wands reverse is someone who suffers from self-esteem issues, someone who looks at other queens and says, oh man, she's just so beautiful. Why couldn't I be born like that? Or man, she can really, she or he, I know I'm saying she, it's because it's a female on the deck, but this could be men too. But it's like they just seem to have their life going on. This is like, I feel like the social media card when you're on Facebook too much and you're looking at other people's lives, and you know, they don't put the negative stuff usually up there. They only put the positive stuff, and it's all illusion. The problem is it makes you feel in lack. It makes you feel like your life isn't on par with other people. So this is kind of coming out from the curtain. Stop hiding. Stop hiding in your, you know, in those emotions. Reveal yourself. Jump into your life again. Get passionate again. Find whatever it is. If it's a hobby, if it's a new venture, if it's even taking yourself on vacation, it's get that balance back again. And when you're in the balance, then you're the King of Cups. I mean, look at the three people. It's like, this is where you want to be. You want that balance in your emotion and your work life, because this is really where happiness is. And the King of Cups is, I think, it's one of, if not the best card next to the Sun card when it comes to people, because that's the place you want to be when you're making decisions, because that is ultimate happiness right there. But the High Priestess reverse is quit hiding yourself. Stop tearing yourself down like the Queen of Wands reverse. Just stop it. Stop tearing yourselves down. Because look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands reverse and the King of Swords reverse. More people. We have more people. I feel like you've been carrying burdens for energies like this. King of Swords reverse is somebody who it's like a tyrant, you know. Somebody who's unorganized, and they have you doing their job, and it's like a thankless job. And usually this is a person who's real mouthy and emotionally, could be emotionally abusive too. Definitely somebody who could suffer from mental imbalance. But either way, you've been carrying other people's burdens too long, Capricorn. She's carrying these flowers, and I think they put it as flowers as because on the outside she's making it seem like it's all good. It's flowers, you know. You can't carry too many flowers, but they're heavy. It's become so heavy, and she's still smiling like, it's okay, I got it. This is laying those burdens down. Pick your own flower and pick your own flower. I have so many, it's like a funeral home over here. But pick a flower, but make sure it's your flower. Start carrying your wands. Lay the 10 of Wands down and pick up the Ace of Wands. It's time to focus on a new beginning, a new passionate beginning, but one that you're going to create, and it's meant for you. I feel like this is you trying to make other people happy. And it's creating this Queen of Wands reversed in you. It's like you lost the passion within you. And beneath that was the Sun card. Because I think this is where your happiness is. And the 7 of Wands reversed is no longer hiding, no longer holding back. Don't hold back from life anymore, Capricorn. Don't hold back from life. I feel like it's like a double-edged sword. You're holding back because you feel like you're not competent enough or whatever it is. It's a card of lack. In reality, you're more than enough. If it's like that expression, if you can only see how other people see you, you'd be amazed. But I feel like you're your own worst enemy here. You're your own worst critic. And it's like you're criticizing yourself over something that's not even there. I mean, in the center, we have the King of Cups. This is probably how other people even view you. But you're driving yourself too hard to be something. I don't know. I don't know what it is, honestly. For different people, it's going to be different things. But it's time to lay that burden down. It's time to stop with the criticism of your life. I mean, maybe you just had a lot of critical energies around you from the time you were little, and it just became your own voice in your head. But it's time to lay those burdens down and come out of hiding. Be who you're always meant to be. Okay, let's get an oracle card for my Capricorns to go with this. Oh, I can't shuffle like that. I forgot. Okay, oracle card for Cappies. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus on this beautiful Sunday morning. What do the Capricorns need to know? What advice could they use today moving forward whenever they decide to see this? Because, you know, readings are timeless. It's just energy. What do the Capricorns need to know? Oh, they wanted to, okay. These cards want to all come out. You have a lot to say, Capricorn. What do they need to know? 3 times. I'm ready to put this card out. I'm ready to put the masculine out of the deck. My God. But it's here for a reason. It's here for a reason. Okay, I'm going to read it. I think I don't know. It's popped out 3 times in the last 4 signs. Okay, 42. The masculine. What does, and you guys can screenshot, I'm just going to read the first paragraph. It is time to step forward and lead. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more, enroll in a course or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. That's this reading. It's time to lead, right? And protect those who can't protect themselves. That's what the King of Cups does. It's time to take steps to enrich your health, your vitality, and that's the Queen of Wands reverse. This person needs attention to themselves. It's time to even boost their own ego. Take a day, take a week, take a year. Geez, Capricorn, if this is your message, it's time to focus on yourself. I think you've just been carrying other people's burdens for so long that, you know, the masculine side of you and the feminine side too has been trampled on, has been taken advantage of. I think people have just taken from you so much that there's nothing left for you to give. But okay, that is what I have for you guys. Let me just shuffle this and put this on the side. Now we are going to move into Aquarius. What is going on with my Aquarians? We're going to do it at 1/7/51. 1/7/51. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does Aquarius? For just general messages, what do they need to know? What energy is coming towards them? Whatever needs to come out, let it come out for the Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Aquarius. What does Aquarians need to know? What does my Aquarians need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What does Aquarius need to know? First card out. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles. And it is a new moon in Aries tonight. Is all about manifesting and new beginnings. This is laying the groundwork, laying the seeds for something that's going to, you know, because it's like springtime and you lay the seeds, and you're going to collect your harvest in the fall. So I do feel like some of you, if you take steps into starting this new life now, you're going to start seeing the benefit probably in the fall, which is what, September, harvest time, October, November. But having the patience, knowing that whatever's worth having takes time. Okay, another card out for Aquarius. Another card out for Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is being stuck, feeling that stuck energy. It could also talk about lack of closure, but I feel like I'm just getting stuck in an old cycle, in an old pattern. Another card. I feel like this is trying to manifest your way out of this. Okay, I need one more card for Aquarius. King of Cups. He just is popping up the male and female card today. My gosh. And look at the bottom. Look at the bottom, the Queen of Cups. Perfect pair. Perfect pair. This is, I feel like, whatever, I don't know, because it's just a basic 3-card spread, so it's not going to go into huge depth since I'm not clarifying. But I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, you're stuck. You're trying to manifest yourself. It's very hard to manifest from a place, an old energy. It's like you're trying to manifest from a place of who you used to be. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like the Death card should be out here, because you got to let the old story die to new story to be born. This is the place you want to manifest from, the King of Cups. You're trying to, it's funny because the Wheel of Fortune reverse is blocking it. It's kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's like you have to fully be in it to manifest. You have to be fully in it to start that new cycle, that wherever you want to go. That means you got to let go of the past. Whoever I'm reading for, there is a part of you still in the past. Maybe you're still hoping it's somehow going to work out if it's in a relationship. Maybe you were dealing with somebody that was very selfish or whatever it was, and you're like, maybe they'll change. There's something in the past, you're still there a little bit, because with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, at the same time, you're trying to manifest beyond. You know what I mean? It's like skipping steps. If you want to manifest and you want that new life, it's time to get balance in your own life. And with the whale, do you see the whale in this right here? You have to go deep, Aquarius. You have to get into your emotions. You're going to have to dig deep here. Whales go deep into the water. They're comfortable going into the depths of the sea. And they come up for air and then they go back in. But yeah, the King of Cups, no matter what life throws at him, no matter how wavy life can get, and no matter how emotional times are, he doesn't let emotions, he doesn't let bad things control his life. This is a guy who has complete control over his life and over his emotions. This is where I feel like you guys need to be. This is where, it's funny, I said Scorpio. I feel like the Death card should be here, and this is the Scorpio card. But this is where you manifest from. This is where your life begins. This is where the place you need to be. This is where I feel like happiness truly lies for you. But you want to manifest, but at the same time, there's something in the past that still has its grip on you, Aquarius. I can't get past that. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. I feel like good things are going to happen to you. Wheel of Fortune is, it's a change. It's a new cycle. It's just something new. The gears are going to start moving. Her gears, when it's reversed, aren't moving. Because it's like it's up to you. Nobody else can hit that lever and get those gears moving. For some reason, you haven't hit that switch. There's something in the past holding you there. You want to manifest. You are patient. You're willing to put the time in and the patience in it. It's kind of like you want your future. The future is rightly yours and is beautiful. But there's something in the past that still has you. It could even be old stories, an old pattern. It may not even be a lover. It's just something it's maybe something you tell yourself. You could be 90%, you're like, I can do this, and 10%, well, remember when it didn't work out in 1934? It's something like that. There's something stopping you. It's like a blockage. I feel like this is a block from this life to this life. But, okay, let's pull an oracle card for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oracle card. Oh, that's too much. Purity and patience. Pure heart. Keep your heart pure, but the patience to know. And I just want to say, it's step into that. I feel like these are your cards, actually. Step in, especially the patience. Step into that portal. Look at her. She's holding a red balloon. There's hope. There's the childlike in her, the energy. But she needs to step through that portal. You have to be willing to step into your life. You have to be willing to go through. To go through, you know, it kind of closes. You can't go back. It's like the Judgment card almost. You have to be willing to go forward. But it's kind of like, you know, she's looking forward. She knows it's a new beginning, but she's not moving. But let's pull that card. 36. Okay, 36. Green corn moon, patience. And you guys screenshot this. I'm just going to read the first paragraph. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down, take your time. Things are happening. You just can't see it yet. Be loving and patient with your body. And the Seven of Pentacles is patience. This is being patient. Because again, whatever you guys want, you know, you're not expecting it to happen overnight. Let's say you want to lose 100 pounds. You know, if you eat healthy one day, you're not going to wake up 100 pounds lighter the next day. If you're growing a business, it's also breaking things up into small goals to get you to that bigger goal. You don't have to try to conquer all things at once. But any step you take towards this new beginning will get those gears moving slowly and slowly. And when the momentum builds, it's like those gears will move faster and faster. Because this almost feels like lack of self-confidence to me, or a little bit of fear. It's almost a little bit of fear of, am I manifesting the right things in my life? Am I manifesting what's going to bring me ultimate happiness? What if I manifest the wrong things? The only wrong thing here is not moving forward. That's what I get. The only wrong thing is being stagnant. It's like sharks, you know, when they stop moving, they drown. You got to keep moving. You got to keep that energy going one way or another, even if it's just doing something small to get you, you know, moving towards that King of Cups, to that place of balance. This is a balance in one's life, complete balance. But okay, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Now finally we are on to Pisces. 11554 to Pisces. What do the Pisces need to know? Let me move this over real quick. What do the Pisces need to know? I'm going to put that there and here. Finally, we're on to Pisces. On this new moon in Aries, what do my fish people need to know? My lovely childlike Pisces. I feel so Page of Cups with you guys. The Page of Cups are just so harmonious. They're just so after their own heart. They're the dreamers of the deck. They're not worried about consequences. They're not even there yet. They're the love letters, you know. They're writing love letters. They're thinking of everything that could just go right in life. It's like life didn't affect them yet. I love it. It's a great energy to be in. But what do the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what do Pisces need to know? What do the Pisces need to know? What do the Pisces need to know? First card out for Pisces. For my Pisces, what do they need to know? First card out. Ooh, 6. You know what, guys? I got to put that back. I didn't flip it right. It's so weird. It's 6 of Pentacles reverse. It's one-sided relationships. I got to shuffle. It's supernatural, superstitious. I have to put it back. I'm sorry. I always flip it a certain way, and I didn't flip it that way. Maybe it's meant to be. And if it is, take the message. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Stop giving to one-sided relationships and situations. But let's see. What do Pisces need to know? What do Pisces need to know? See, I flip it this way. 4 of Pentacles. Holding on to your foundation. It's funny. We had the 6 and the 4. Either way, it's a lot of earth energy. We have Capricorn and Taurus. What else do Pisces need to know? 4 of Pentacles is holding on to your foundation, into what works for you. Her gates are locked in this card. She's not allowing things that don't fit in what she deems as happy. She's not allowing the bullshit to enter her gates. That's what I'm feeling. What else does Pisces need to know? Second card out. What do Pisces need to know? The King of Swords, Aquarius energy. And it's the female version of, you know, because in this deck there's male and female kings and emperors. But it's the female is using strong boundaries. Erect that gate of your life, you know. Pisces, I think you need to erect some boundaries. And why is it? The third card. The third card. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Third card out. Yeah, the moon. The moon, and it's funny, it's your card. It's talking about the moon means a lot of things. Like all tarot cards, it has so many meanings. It's ridiculous to try to attach one meaning to one card. It depends on what it's around. The moon is erecting strong boundaries, to know a path is for you, even if you can't see it coming, because the moon is talking about hidden. But even if you can't see something coming, even if you can't see what's ahead of you, like 10 steps ahead of you, get into your instincts, because look at she and the dog. Is that a dog or a fox? I don't even know, to be honest. That could even be a fox, and they're sly and they're smart. But either way, they have their back to this octopus that's coming out of the waters. But she's not afraid. She's not afraid what can't be seen, because she's in her instincts. She's in her emotions, and she's comfortable knowing her instincts are going to lead her the way. Your instincts will never lie to you. Your emotions can lie to you, but your instincts will never lie to you. The problem is we tend not to listen to our instincts. This is a card that says listen to your instincts. Now is the time to listen to your instincts. Be the King of Swords. The King of Swords is all about fair and honest, but he also, or she, erects very strong boundaries to allow only what is meant for her or him. So it's allow things only meant for you. Put up those boundaries. This is a time in life where you don't want to allow energies in to that just don't serve you anymore. And I'm not even talking about love. This could even be, I even got food. You know, it's like when we abuse our bodies, because it's just like you can have a cheat day, but if it's every day, that's no longer a cheat day. That's just terrible eating. The problem is we start to slow down and we start getting sluggish, and some of us can even get a little bit of sadness and depression. But once we start eating clean and we start moving and get that energy going, that is when life and the momentum builds and all things start looking possible again. But you need to start putting some rules up into your life. And maybe some of you have, and if you have, stay with it. But this is all about strict boundaries to protect your foundation, to protect what's yours, because there's always going to be people trying to tear you down and take what's yours when you're not looking. The King of Swords, you don't mess with the King of Swords. They're fair, they're honest, they'll help those who they see. If they can help those, they'll help those. But if you try to come at the King of Swords, they're going to take this sharp, glowing sword and they're going to cut you with it. And then you'll never mess with the King of Swords again. This is that. You need to protect your foundation. Maybe some of you have kids and you're just protectors in your own life. But this is a call with the moon, is don't be afraid if you can't see the path in front of you. Just trust that it's for you and it's going to lead to happiness. It's going to lead you to happiness. Let me get a moon card. Let's get with the Aries new moon. What advice? What advice for Pisces? What advice for Pisces? What advice could they use? Or do they need to know for my Pisces? Let's do that. What advice for my Pisces? And, ooh, sovereignty. I love this card. Look, she's even it's the picture of the deck. The sovereignty. Having control over your own life. That's what this is. King of Swords has control over his own life. 41. And you guys, I'll read the first paragraph, but you can screenshot the rest of it if you want to read it. But this is, you have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views, should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it with an exclamation mark. You are powerful. You have control. This person has control over their own life. If you guys don't feel like you do, this is coming out saying you do. Get within that power within you, because you know you have the control over your own life. People don't make decisions for a King of Swords. To me, the King of Swords is the last king before emperor. You don't tell an emperor what to do. The King of Swords knows exactly what they need to do, and they do it. They do what they say. If they make a promise, they follow through. And the Four of Pentacles is just holding on to your truth, holding on to, even if you can't see the way, your instincts are telling you. Trust in your instincts, trust in yourself. That's what I also feel like this card. Trust in yourself, Pisces. Because whatever you're doing is right. And for me to say that, maybe you have people in your circle or people in the Page of Swords, I can't stop looking at. Maybe you're seeing online. If some of you are like, let's say in the public eye or deal with the public, maybe you're seeing people talk bad about you or whatever. It's time to trust that whatever you're doing, you're on the right path. Turn this off. Take a break from the online thing with the Page of Swords. But it's time to trust in yourself. And because it's time to lead. You have the power of your own life. So, okay, that's what I have for you guys. I hope you have a lovely Sunday and happy new moon in Aries. Take care, everybody. I will see you, well, probably tomorrow. So, okay, take care. Bye-bye.